Hello, beloveds. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is a brand new day. It is cold and windy here in the East Coast. Winter has crept up upon us. How's the weather doing where you are, beloveds? Let me introduce myself. I am Mystic Journey Divine. For my A1 Day ones, welcome back. Welcome home. Welcome in. So glad to be in your presence again. Thank you for your continued support, your love, your affection, your kindness. Thank you. To the newbies, as you arrive, I hope that you're inspired to join the family, the tribe. Hit that subscribe button, that notification bell so you do not miss your messages, your prophecies, your confirmations. As you can see today, we are, hello, LaDondra, what's up? LaDondra Kelly, how you doing, Queen? Hey, beloved, glad you're here. You're the first amongst many to arrive, yes? That means that this topic has caught your eye. It resonated with your vibe, where you are going, what is calling you. The next season of your life is about discovery. Discovery. Right now, Saturn is in Pisces. Pluto is in Aquarius. It is a divine time in the energy. We are still in Scorpio season. That's a triple threat, if I must say so itself. We've got the High Priestess with the Death card representing transformation. Aquarius representing the star, public acclamation, fame and fortune, recognition. Also, it represents exposure, enlightenment, guidance. You're on the right track, headed in the right direction, but there is a profound energy calling to your spirit, beckoning for you to notice its presence. It is the spirit of movement. The spirit of movement is heavy in the collective right now. We are going through awakenings, transformation, rebirths. We are going through shedding and purging. We are releasing. We're owning our own power, our own truth. We are searching in the mystery of life to find our way, our direction, what is calling to our soul, our spirit energy. We are opening our hearts to receive love, affection, partnerships, and connections that are divinely guided, divinely made. We have laid away the old. We have paid karmic debts. We have freed our ancestors and broke generational curses. And we are being rewarded, applauded for our great work, for your great work, for the seeds that you sowed energetically. The time is now. I know it is winter in most places. The winter solstice brings stillness, serenity, calmness, tranquility to the earth. It is blanketed with snow, purity, a blinding light is what they called the snowbanks that covered the planet, a blinding pure white light of the angels, of the divine. It is a perfect time to dive in deep into our spiritual practice, to dive in deep and enjoy the silence and stillness of everything around us. We're being put in a place of hibernation, and it's not secluding us from the joy of the world and the hustle and bustle. It's offering us some solitude, some seclusion to quiet the storm. It is a great time of reading, studying, mastering thyself, getting into your craft, finding out where your magic is, what element calls to you. Is it the sun, the earth, the water, or your airbender? Many of us are looking for those heightened gifts, looking for that next direction, guidance. We are listening to our clairvoyance, our clairaudience. We are seeing the mysteries of life unfold before us. We are truly transforming into our higher selves, releasing this 3D illusion that we were taught, programmed to see, to believe. We're opening up to the 5D revelations that we are magic, mystery, that we are more than our flesh. Our souls want to burst free and fly like the eagle. 2025 offers the promise of great rewards, great blessings for our toil and labor, for energy that we release when we sacrifice, when we surrendered those toxic connections, those karmic relationships, those, wow, somebody from my voice. Give me a minute, y'all. 1 minute. All right. Oh boy. Just when we're getting in, there's a distraction, a knock on the door. All right, he's gone. And my fur baby is on alert. All right. Calling back on our positive energy. Where were we, beloveds? I was on a roll, and then a powerful energy came a knocking, letting me know that at this time, we must be very vigilant of distractions. We are being placed in a cocoon of protection in the next season, where we are finishing our transformation. We're finishing the healing work, the shadow work, and we are emerging as a butterfly, breaking free from that cocoon of protection to fly, to flourish independently. Some of us are having the privilege of relocating and moving homes, communities. Some of us are changing careers, finding our niche in a better place that fits us spiritually. It's not all about the finance. As we know, we are rewarded for the work we do. Some of us are getting out of marriages, relationships, forging our own independent path in the world, being open to meeting and greeting new people in new places, partnerships and new friends and new family and new tribes. We are meeting our forever soulmate. Some of us are going on the entrepreneur role. We are becoming bosses. We are creating. We are owning our own power and deciding to step away from the 9 to 5 slave mentality and get in the deep. Some of us are changing our belief systems, breaking away from modern religion, the discipline, the patriarchal systems of confinement, and we are diving into our spiritual selves, understanding that we are the master key holders of our lives. We are inspiring others to be free. To be free. Freedom is the ultimate goal in the spiritual world. To be free of confinement, restriction, discipline, normalcy, free of judgment, competition, just freedom. Freedom to speak, to share, to live, to think in our own way, to perform as a spiritual being and not a man-made tool to fund someone else's agenda of what our lives should look like. Some of us want to move into farmland, grow, plant seeds, build legacies on plantations, erect new homes, connect families, and build new communities. We want to be the first to begin that village, the first in our generation to break that curse of living in confinement in an unprotected, unhappy, unthriving community, for struggling and surviving and living on survival mode. We want to be free, free to do, to come and go, free to grow without chemicals or man-made processed foods. Some of us are changing our diets, becoming vegetarians, vegans, pescatarians, giving up gorging on foods that harm our temple. We're breaking that generational curse of disease. We understand that everything is not genetic based on your DNA, especially if your DNA is from a pure bloodline, a royal bloodline. If you're chosen, then you know it is. We understand that acquired disease is based on nutrition, how we eat, how we feed our bodies, how we feed our children for generations to come. The seeds we plant within our temple depict how healthy our generations will be. So we are becoming leaders. We're becoming teachers and guides and coaches and healers. We're becoming our true selves. There is a door that has been opened, a portal that has been opened. Since 11/11, we've walked in, and now winter solstice comes, 12/12 comes. There are new beginnings awaiting all around us, opportunities at every corner. We just have to be mindful to see, to hear, to acknowledge the blessings that are being poured out upon the collective body at this very moment. It is harvest season. It is autumn. It is fall. It is harvest season. It's time to call in the seeds of the hard work that you've done, the energy you put out, the kindness, the generosity, the positivity, the healing work, the transformation, the releasing. Those alone beget rewards simply by letting go and surrendering the old, ready to face the new. There are rewards that are received for choosing you, choosing your relationship with an outer realm, an outer entity, the ancestors, the Most High, your spirit guides, the deities, the gods, the goddesses, to know that what you've been taught, to believe in, to follow, to ingest, what you've acquired without your free will from a child, adolescent, and maybe even as an adult. It's not the end all be all. It's not your true alpha and omega. It's not your true source. You understand that your blood of blood, your bone of bone, the DNA that flows within your body is from a royal bloodline. Many alienations, many outer worlds, other lifetimes. You've been here before, reincarnated into this body, in this lifetime, to fulfill a new prophecy, to resolve an old issue, to close an old door, to complete the cycle, to break a generational curse that no one has before. You are the one. You've been chosen. Why? Because you're stronger than you know. You're a survivor, a warrior, a fighter. You've been through the most. Disappointing relationships, broken promises, unfulfilling jobs, careers, constantly moving, looking for your place to belong, always falling short of the answer. Because wherever you are, it seems you are not really there. Your physical body lies there, follows a routine day after day, a 9 to 5, in and out. But your spirit body is always searching, looking, seeking to find a higher meaning for your life. You're in the midst of completing a radical transformation. Life will never be the same again. You cannot unsee what you've seen. You cannot unknow now what you know. The truth has been exposed, especially if you watch my channel. Especially if you watch my channel. The truth has been exposed. The prophecies have been written. Whether we believe collectively in the energy, God's will be done. For as above, so below. That's a prophecy in its own. As within, so without. That is your personal prophecy. What you choose is the life you live. What you see, how you think, what you believe, all manifest your reality. You are the master key holder of your destiny. If you collaborate with the above, then your soul below will be like heaven on earth. You will be living your heaven on earth. You will bring it down into your true existence. You will want for nothing. You will need it for nothing. Nothing will be scarce. That poverty mindset gone. That survival gone. That struggle gone. That misfortune, those blockages and delays gone. Those toxic connections gone. Nothing is to be lost when everything is to be replaced with something better, something you truly earn that will flourish you, prosper you. For God says in His Word, my will is not to harm you, but to prosper you. Whatever you believe, whoever you believe, you must believe. You must find your calling, your truth, hold to it, stand on it strong, and believe in it with all your might. That is your armor, your shield, your protection. That is your food, your nourishment. your belief. First card out from the Moonology deck was lifting the veil. You see that energy, neither masculine or feminine, pure light, pure energy, peering through the window of time, looking outside of itself to the divine, standing in divine light, knowing that what is to come will be a blessing, will be a miracle, will be amazing. This is transformation happening, lifting the veil, the lies, the illusions, the confusion, the fear, the worry, the doubt, the stagnation, the procrastination, lifting the veil, understanding that everything you thought you knew was wrong. Everything you thought you could believe in was wrong. May not have been necessarily wrong for them, but wrong for you. You're being guided to lift the veil of illusion and walk into the light, into the portal to see with new eyes and new vision. Anything unaligned must go. If it does not serve you in your highest good, it must go. Because where you're going, where you're walking into, where you're being guided to, they cannot come. They are not invited. All the dead weight you've carried, the baggage, people, places, or things, cannot go where you're being led. You're being led into a pure energy of the divine. Confirmation. This walk you will take alone. This walk you will take alone. And that's not to say that they won't be family and friends, that you won't have support and love, that you won't be with your tribe. This is a spiritual walk. This is a walk of faith, a walk into purpose, into calling. This you will do alone. You will sit in meditation. You will walk in nature. You will travel to places across the world, lands, mountains, forests, oceans, valleys, canals. You will be in the wilderness. You will test yourself and your gifts under the moonlight, under the stars, under the sun. You will test your resolve. You will understand how far you've come, and you will celebrate the new you. For the old you has passed away. And we give her rest. And we thank them for all they have taught us, that they helped us this far. But now we're in a new body, a new mindset with new vision. We hear differently. We see differently. We think differently. We speak differently. We move differently. And that difference will show to all those around you. So you will understand why people will want to go. Walk away. Stop communicating. Stop calling. Stop inviting you. Stop seeking you out. It's because your light, when it enters the room, will blind their demons. Will force them to see themselves, to question themselves and their own life. And many will not like the exposure that you will bring. So they will shun you and speak about you and gossip about you and call you out and try to dim that light so that they can be in the forefront, in the fame, in the glory, in the acknowledgement. So they can have a piece of your life, your calling. But it will be in vain because they are not you, you are not them, Never would the two ever meet on the same level. You've grown too fast, too far, elevated too high. It's not their purpose. It's not God's will for them to catch up. You are headed in a different direction. You have a different purpose, a higher calling. And sometimes that can be a very lonely and secluded lifestyle. There will be days you wonder why your phone is dry. There will be days you wonder why your phone is dry, while there are events going on and you didn't receive an invite, while family no longer reaches out to you, seemingly not even caring how you're doing. And the human side of you may feel sadness, may feel abandoned, neglected, rejected. That's just part of you purging and detoxing and completing that shadow. Your endurance to break through that temporary energy is what will elevate you higher and higher and higher. You will soon see that new connections will be brought in to replace the old, and they will be more like you, more common, more kind, generous, more loving, supportive. You will soon see that all that temporary pain will fade away and be replaced by joy of the newness that you will allow in. Regret. Know that you cannot change the past. Know that you cannot change the past. Many of us have made decisions that we now look back on and don't fare well. And we wonder why we did that with that person, or we went that way and did, or chose this or that, and regret comes in, followed by shame and guilt, followed by overthinking and second guessing and self-doubt. Do not let it pull you down. Do not let it force you to believe that you have not elevated, have not moved on. Being able to take accountability of your own emotions, your own thoughts, to self-check in, to self-reflect, to question everything you've done, seen and believed, is a sign of transformation. Not a sign of weakness, not a sign of backstepping, of falling down, a sign of your elevation, that you are purging out the trash, going over it with a fine-tooth comb, checking it out, questioning everything that you believe so far is a part of transformation and ascension. Let it happen, let it take place. Don't sit on it, don't hide it, don't fight it, don't resist it. Go through it, work through it. You cannot get to the end unless you're willing to walk through the fire. You will not be burned. You will be forged like iron. For it takes fire to forge iron. You know, iron is unstoppable, unbendable, unbreakable. At least by the human physical body. So letting regret go. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. Failure's only opportunity for newness, to replace them, to do something new, to try something different, something that's more fitting for you. For if it fails, it was not supposed to be. That's just a sign of divine timing stepping in and saying, choose another direction, choose another person, choose another career, another opportunity. Failure can be a gift if you allow yourself to see the positive energy in everything. Denial. Acknowledge your fear. Replace it with insight and awareness. I just spoke about that, so I don't need to dive in any deeper. Don't resist it. Don't sit on it. Don't put it away and deny that you feel, that you cry, that you find yourself in moments of sadness, in anger, in rage, in bitterness. Don't deny your human form, for it is your human form that holds your spirit. It's needed. It's like two sides of the same coin. You cannot have a coin without a double side. Therefore, it would not be a coin. It must have a head and a tail. It must have within and without, above and below. You are a double-edged sword. But without each side, you'd be unbalanced. One will be overweighted. So honor your human side. Self-care and self-love your human side, as it holds your spirit body, your spirit vessel. It holds your soul. It protects it. It shields it. It covers it. It's needed. So let it feel. Let it purge. Let it detox. Let it grow. Often when we get into this spiritual awakening, we want to control lots of it. A point when we say, I will cry no more. I will think about that no more. I will not be pulled that way anymore. And then all of a sudden, one day, all of it comes back around. Because we didn't do the work. We just gave it away. Put it away. Locked it away. It will come back. What is not completed must be completed in order to move to the next phase. Crying is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength that you allow yourself to shed those tears. That's true detox. That's true shedding, true purging. For without it, you are just holding it in like baggage, hostage. Worry. Learn that worry does not change the outcome. Divine timing has control over all of our lives, whether we want to believe it or not. We can see that if we acknowledge how little control we have in this world. So if you trust in divine timing and you surrender to the process of who you are becoming, you take baby steps, you give yourself time, patience for the deliverance to take place. There's no need to worry. You only worry when we believe we control it. It's moving too slow. It's not coming in fast enough. I'm not seeing enough growth, changes. Because we're focusing on our own intention instead of God's intervention. As above, so below. He has the final say. She has the final say. Mother, Father, God in one body, two sides of the same coin. The yin and the yang. Father and mother. If you understand the cycle of life, then you understand that the father had a wife and the mother had a husband, and they are one body, one energy. They procreated. There was no man made out of sand and rock, and she didn't come from his rib. No, there were two energies, a masculine and a feminine. They bonded and procreated and made the earth, which is a womb that carries the seeds, which are us. It's deeper is bigger than what we've been taught so far. It is time to lift the veil and do your own study. Master thyself, to read, to ingest the knowledge of the divine, mother and father, sun and moon, sky and earth. They are polar opposites of the same coin, man and woman. That card went to flip. Where'd it go? Gratitude. Gratitude. Be thankful for your life and the opportunities that it presents. Gratitude is the attitude that reaps the rewards of more and plenty. I must be content in every circumstance if I believe it is divine intervention that is guiding my life. And I trust that process, that even the ups are equal to the down. The failures are equal to the success. They are both needed for balance. Yes. Therefore, I do not worry and I do not fear when something I believe goes wrong, because there's no such thing as wrong under God's eyes. For it is not going my way. For if it is not going my way and I perceive it to be wrong, that is God telling me there is a better way, a right way, a different way. And that's all. It's not a punishment. It's not discipline. It's not a failure. It's a redirection. Changing the mindset from always being stuck in negativity, pessimistic attitude. Everything that goes wrong is a judgment. No, everything that you perceive that goes wrong is an opportunity to understand that there's something different that is right for you, and search for that instead. Not focus on what is going wrong, but focus on where the right is in every situation. That change of perspective will change the way you see through the lenses. Everything will become an opportunity to grow, to learn, to achieve. There will be no failure. There will only be redirection. Hello. Hello, Julia beloved. What's up? Let me say hi to some of y'all. Julia, she's an A one, y'all. What's up, Random? What's up, Random? What's up, Whisperer? Divine Healing. LaDondra, what's up, guys? Hello. Yeah, thank you. Am I? Every day, I'm changing because I'm allowing to be changed. You must allow to be changed, to be molded, to be forged, to be reconstructed. And you must know that it's necessary to live a better life. In this human flesh, we feel more than we feel more than we, I don't know what the word I'm thinking of is. We feel more than we, I don't know, the word I want to use, I'm trying to keep it positive, but they're saying, just say it. Most of us in this lifetime, we feel more than we perform. And it is what it is. Because we're led by the flesh, we're brainwashed, we've acquired cultural and family beliefs. We perform like puppets on a string. Every day is the same. We have routines, human routines that we're taught to survive, to thrive. So we believe it takes a very strong spirit to say, I give up all of it and walk into the unknown, knowing that I will not be able to see, to control, possibly to understand as I go, but I will walk and I will continue to talk and connect and be divinely led until I come to the revelations that bring newness into my vision, into my insight, into my surroundings, into my life until I become new. Many people don't want to do that because they're afraid of taking a path that they've never seen, were never taught, do not know, do not understand. They don't have anyone else anyone else as a picture of successfully completing it, especially if you're the first and only one. So many people, when I answer the call, will constantly go back and forth between the flesh body and the spirit world. One foot in one place and one foot in the other. Tears howling, always in imbalance, refusing to dive in fully, always being trapped in the 3D world, always questioning and wondering and worrying, being confused and being paranoid, and that's the human existence. For the spiritual existence does not have time to play with those ideas. There's so much to be done, to learn, to understand, to discover, to experience in the spiritual realm that one does not even want to remember the 3D existence. What I used to do, who I used to be, how I used to perform, how I used to speak. That is true signs of transformation and ascension. When you don't have time to wonder about the things you did in your 3D because you're so hungry for the nourishment that's provided in the spiritual realm that it becomes your daily intake, spiritually, mentally, and physically. Fear, as it has been said, is so it is. There it is in writing, clear as day, a confirmation. Realize that you are testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. Love, one of the biggest fears on this planet, because we walked away so far from what love truly is. Love is not a feeling. Love is not, let me see. Love is not a feeling. Love is a belief. It's a belief system. You have to understand what the whole meaning of love actually is, and understand that it's not changeable, bendable. It's not an illusion of one's own self and how I feel about it and how I need of it or expect of it. Love is a universal force, a godly force, a force of the goddess. It's unconditional. It's not questioning. There's no fear, there's no worry, there's no anxiety of how it will show up or when it will show up or how it will receive it or what it will look like. To know that love is just an absolution. A belief is to know that whenever whenever it's there, whenever it comes, whenever I'm afforded the opportunity to be blessed, to receive it wholly, then I am it. Then I am it. Then you are it. When it comes to the point where it shows up completely, exactly as it should be, that is when you come to the realization that you are it. For it is mirroring your energy. It is mirroring your energy. For if you receive it in totality, you have achieved it in your total being. That is the truth of love in its essence. Not that it comes in another form, not that it comes to complement, complete, or to receive something of it, but that it comes to show you that you are it. And that you have magnetically called it in based on who you are, that you have discovered the love within you, that you have it to equally give, to wholly give. Those who know they are love and it's their essence don't fear love showing up, how it shows up, when it shows up, who it shows up in. Because to know that you're it, it can only show up as you are. If you are complete, it will show up in completion. There will be no question. Courage. Courage. Find the inner strength to face your fear with confidence. That speaks for itself. Whatever you fear, it fears you, which is why you don't receive it. That's pure mathematics. That's pure logic. Whatever you fear that you are not receiving, that you do not have, is also fearing you, which is why you don't have it. It's a mirroring energy. If I'm afraid to love, then love fears me. It's afraid of me as well. I have nothing to give it but my fear. Why would it want to show up? If I'm afraid of success, then success is also afraid of me. Why would it waste this time on something that is not completely confident and ready for it? To give it its all to make it a success. Therefore, it's not achieved. It's a change of perspective, a change of mindset that is needed to receive all that you desire. I know it's easier said than done, Journey, because I heard someone say that in their energy. Of course it is. Why would it be easy? God only wants the strongest, those that are ready, those that will not bend, will not turn back, will not sway. Why would it be easy to achieve ascension? The highest form of self? Why would that be easy? It's like a brain surgeon. A brain surgeon. Why would it be easy to get that kind of degree or license to do surgery on the human brain, the mind, the heart, the body? Why would that be easy to achieve? Pure mathematics, pure logic. Those who are willing to understand that the path is not forged in ease, yet they are still willing to forge ahead, those are the chosen. Those are the seeds. Those plant and build generations, break curses, build legacies, lead nations. But in order to do that, we must understand that we don't know. We don't know. We don't know until God says it's time to know. Yet we still go, choose, surrender, move, teach, lead, speak, coach, inspire. Walk into the unseen, into the darkness, into the shadows of night. No fear, no worry, no anxiety, excitement, anticipation. It's exciting. It's like taking a little kid in a candy store with a blindfold on. But they know where they're going, so they know when they pass through that door and they hear that little bell on the door that says you are here and you've entered. The anxiety wells up in them. Although they cannot see through the mask, they know in their conscious state they have stepped into a pot of gold, a rainbow, joy, happiness. They know the anticipation gets the heart, the adrenaline pumping, because they know they're getting ready to fulfill a wish of a child of a lifetime. As soon as the mask comes off and they're unveiled and they loose themselves, the things that they can partake of, the blessings, the opportunities are endless, unimaginable. They know they've hit the jackpot. Empathy. Open to see both sides of a situation. Everyone has their own divine timing and their own unique purpose and how they achieve it or not. We are all human down here because we all have something to complete, each and every one. So we all are not whole or not perfect. So when you do ascend, when you do elevate, when you do rise to a high state of consciousness, do not look down on others. Do not let the ego take over. Do not separate yourself as if you're now on a pedestal and you're better. Do not get caught up in spiritual psychosis, where now you are floating in a state of illusion, an imaginary dream world where only you are there and you are golden. Do not forget your human form is needed for balance. And as a human, we connect, we unite in partnerships, in groups and tribes. We seek out others, common goals, common spirits, common mindsets. Do not walk this life alone once you begin to ascend. That is not the meaning of ascension. That's not the wishes of the Most High. Connections are important, even along the way. Yes, use your discernment. Decide healthy ways of connecting with others. Set those good boundaries. But do not become such a hermit and so cut off from the world that you forget that you're human. Have empathy for those who refuse to awaken, who are not ready to be awakened, who stick to their karmic energies. Of course, I'm not suggesting you sit amongst them, try to save them. That is not an assignment. I'm suggesting you be empathetic. If they meet you, meet them where they are. Do not try to pull them in, suck them in. Do not try to force and persuade them against their own wishes. Some karmics like being that way. And a lot of these karmics are in our family. People that we love, care for even, that we need to be around so much, then we have to be around. But all because you are around them does not mean you have to absorb their energy. Learn to transmute, to give it back, to put up that mirror so they can see themselves and do their own work. We do not defame, look down upon. Being chosen does not mean that we are special. I will say that again. Being chosen does not mean that we are special. All God's children are his children, the good and the bad. Being chosen only means that we are different. Different. And that difference carries a lot of weight in the spiritual realm. It's a choice. Therefore, it deserves to be honored. And it is. But special, absolutely not. So if you speak it, if you motivate, if you inspire, if you teach, if you coach, if you lead, does not equal preaching. Does not equal preaching. There is a difference. One is used to bend another's will, and the other is used to inspire one to make their own changes in their own time, but to give them a guide, a tool that they can use to find their way out the dark. As spiritualists, as a coach, I am here to inspire, to motivate, not to accommodate. And a lot of people do not understand that. They want their feelings to be accommodated. They want their choices to be accommodated. No matter if they're good or bad, they want to feel good about where they are. Even if they're in a funky energy. I don't accommodate. I speak the truth. I tell it like it is. Because I speak to adults. I speak to children, but in different ways. When I speak to adults, we have adult conversations. I don't downplay. I don't diminish or minimize. I don't accommodate. A dark energy is in the room. I approach it accordingly. And we work it out. Or we don't. Now move on. I don't force it. I don't give more of me than I'd like. Everyone has their own unique timing. You put in the time, either they want it or they don't, and you move on. Don't keep beating the same dead horse and thinking eventually it will rise up. Your work, your energy is served better elsewhere. Either they want to get it or they do not. Some people want to stay stuck because they enjoy being victims. I'm going to say it. Some people enjoy being victims. They enjoy the sympathy they receive. They enjoy the attention they receive. They're needy of something they can't find within themselves. Do not become a succubus energy for people that refuse to get on the right path and just want to backpack. Don't be a backpack. And that goes out especially to my readers, my psychics, my hypersensitive empaths. Don't be a backpack. People know. People pretend they surrender. Surrender. Release the need to control. Release the need to control. All you can do is do the best you can. and let the universe take over the rest. Give it your positive intention and do your part and let the universe handle the rest. Everything is not meant to be in our own timing. We'd love to see immediate gratification. That's the flesh, that's the ego. We'd love to see it happen today, overnight. That's the flesh, that's the ego. But God says, only I know when you're ready to take on this much, a heavier load. I don't want to give you more than you can handle, although you think you can. Because if I do, and you fail, then you blame God for giving it to you when you ask for it. So God knows his children. And be grateful that divine intervention comes in when it's needed. Many of us have dodged bullets, been redirected, forced to move away. Because we didn't even know how bad it could have gotten or was going to get. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is a big one and the biggest hurdle for most during the process of shedding. It's hard to forgive those who used you, abused you, mistreated you, lied on you, cheated, stabbed you in the back, stole from you, cursed you. It's hard as a human to forgive another human that you say should have known better. Claim they loved you, claim they support you, blood, family. It's hard to forgive when another human attacks you. But the spirit, what does that soul say? What does that spirit do? Two sides to the same coin. Which side are you working from? The human side or the soul side? Because the spirit side says it's easy to do. It's easy to do. Because after I do it, after I forgive myself for not being able to forgive, and then I forgive the other person for not being able to do better because they're in their own unique shadow. Once I do that and set that boundary and move away and they're no longer an option or matter, then forgiveness is done. Simple. It's holding on to bitterness and retaliating and holding on to anger and wanting to be a victim is what causes the lack of forgiveness. I want to feel like they've done something to me. I want to remember that they've done something to me. I want to be able to tell others what they've done to me because I don't want to know and take accountability for the fact that I was there and allowed it to be done. I stayed too long. I gave too much. I believed in something that when the red flags were there all along. It's hard to be accountable for thyself when we can put that blame on someone else. That's the ego. That's the flesh. That's wanting to be the victim. But when you grow up and you mature and you come out of that mindset, you understand that that's a waste of energy, a waste of time. You could be doing so many other positive things than focusing on something that is already gone. We get up every morning, we put on our shoes, we brush our teeth, we take a shower, we eat. Simple, routine. It's easy to do because we know how to do it and we do it well. But forgiveness, such a simple thing as that. Just a change of a mindset. Change of a mindset. Doesn't require us to bend down, tie our shoe. Doesn't require us to get in the kitchen and cook a meal. Doesn't require us to go all the way to travel to work a 9 to 5. It's just a simple change of mindset that takes a second. Yet we say that's hard to do. And everything else is easy. takes so much more energy and time. Growth is always an option. Growth is always an option. But allowing others to hold your emotion hostage is also an option. Because the lack of forgiveness means they're being allowed to hold our emotions hostage. Chances are they're already gone. The separation has occurred. The divorce has occurred. The relationship is over. The realization that they cannot be in our lives is past. Gone. So if we're holding on to something that is already gone, what is causing it to be held on to? It's not a physical thing. It's not a physical thing. It's not even a mindset. That's not mathematically logic. It's an emotion, a feeling, a metaphor. Because most emotions are metaphoric. They're not realizations. They're not reality. They're not tangible things you can touch. They're metaphors. Like a Cinderella story, a fairy tale, Disney. One final card, Spirit, from this Oracle deck. One final card. What say you, Spirit? Hello. Coming through. Coming through. Abundance. You are a limitless being, and you can manifest whatever you desire into your physical reality. As soon as you walk away, as soon as you let go, as soon as you lift the veil, as soon as you get on a new path, choose a new direction, a new mindset, as soon as you mature and grow past your 3D form, abundance comes in. Abundance of what, Journey? Of peace, of freedom, of joy, of stability, prosperity, newness, happiness. It says whatever you want. That can be anything and everything that you desire. All you have to do is lift the veil, everything you believed in, knowing that it's time to change a mindset, a belief. You can do it. Because how else will it be done? If you don't do it, how else will it be done? If you're in the room, please run those likes up for your girl. If this message resonates with you, hit that like button and show me some love. Reciprocate. My ancestors reward heavily and highly. They're in the room. They're always with me, watching, taking notes, taking names. So reciprocate and receive your blessings through me. Your belief. A change of perspective. Growth and maturity. Growth and maturity. The ancestors said what they said. Cut those toxic cords. Cut those toxic cords. Some of you may actually need a real actual cord cutting session. The cords that you have to cut are real and heavy and dense. And you may not be totally in the energy you need to be able to do that alone. especially if they've held on to you for years and years and you've done everything and you see no movement, no movement, no prosperity, no abundance. If you need assistance, you can book a cord cutting session with me. You can see me, you can book through my website. In the description, put cord cutting session. Now the cord cutting sessions are 1 hour. On the website, you will only see a 30-minute booking. Book for the 30 minutes and I will send you the extension if you put cord cutting session. I have a Divine Feminine cord cutting session on December 15th. It's the last full moon of the year, the last full moon to release before you walk into 2025. There are 3 spots available only for Divine Feminine. If you send me an email, I will hold your spot. Payment is not due until December 1st, so you have time. It's $55 for 1 hour live Zoom. There are a group of us Divine Feminines raising the roof and shaking the ground, cutting those cords and getting busy and free for 2025, getting ready. So if you're interested in your Divine Feminine, send me an email to hold your spot with your interest, and I will hold your spot. You have till December 1st to make payment. Cashapp or PayPal. Other than that, I'm offering one-on-ones to masculines at this time. Book a half-an-hour session through my website. We'll extend it. For individual cord cutting session, just me and you, it's $99.99. So, Divine Feminine, 3 spots. You can get in for half that price and do your cord cutting and release everything in 2024. I just heard support your goals. Wishes do come true. And why not for you? 112 on the timer. For those of you who know, that is my birthday. I am a Capricorn. My birthday is January 12th. Wishes do come true. Why not for you? But what are you doing to make sure to take the action to make sure they do? It takes more than prayer alone. It takes more than fasting and meditation. It takes true action. Connections, collaborations, working with others, letting go of solitude and seclusion and believing that you must do everything alone. We have to get out of that ego. As a human, we must connect. We must unite. We must join. What did the Father say? Where 2 or more gathered in my name, I am there also. It's necessary to join gatherings, to have supportive connections, friends, family, partners. It's time to create something iconic that leaves a long-lasting legacy. Footprints in the sand. What do you want the world to remember about you, to say about you? Do you even care? Does it matter? Is it important for you to build a legacy? Do you have generations to bless? It's time to create something iconic. Start that platform, that podcast, that art museum, a website. Put out that music. Put out that book. Join that class, that event. Get into your study. Get into your magic practices. Start that journal, that dream journal. Become that Reiki healer. open that shelter, that business, that storefront, that bodega, that santeria. Take that trip, that tantric excursion to ayahuasca, to Brazil, to Peru, to Honduras, to India, to Japan, to Arizona, to North or South Dakota, to Virginia. It is time to lift the veil and let the new you soar. I'm seeing a phoenix rise from the ashes. You've gone through a lot of tower moments in your life, a lot of breaking down, a lot of washing away, blowing away, a lot of destruction. But now it's time for reconstruction, for rebuilding, for remolding, for replacing. It begins with you taking action. You can't simply pray and expect things to just miraculously come through. You have to have a way of giving. And it's not a way of giving your energetic body, your spiritual body, not your physical self. It's also time for some of you to close that door to that old life, that old you, that old connection, that old career, that old location. Close the door. That old religion, that old mindset. Your ancestors are waiting for you in a new portal. As I said that, out came the word favored. For every step you take, your ancestors said they'll take 3. So if you're worried about it not working out, if you're not being supported, having all the tools, everything you need to get started, your ancestors said if you take 1 step, they'll take 3. If you build it, they will come. If you speak it, they will listen. They will make sure it is a success. I just saw North Carolina. You could be from there or have roots in North Carolina. It's a very indigenous, Native American state. They could be that farm, that plantation. Remember to practice self-care. Remember to practice self-care. Don't get too caught up in your spiritual or physical routine that you forget to practice self-care. Don't overwork yourself, trying to split yourself in so many different places, and forget that you are the key. So without you, nothing matters. You must be healthy and happy and thriving and strong. So remember to eat well, to nourish your body, to hydrate. Take care of your skin, your hair, your flesh, your temple. Exercise. And if it doesn't always have to be in a gym or outdoors, you can exercise at home. You can do chair yoga, floor yoga. You can do stretches. You can exercise in bed. There's so many ways these days to get some movement. You could do laundry or cleaning. It's exercise. Yes, it is. Vacuuming, mopping. As long as you remember to move your body. And I take that for me too. I need to get more of that. I do. When you work from home, sometimes it's easy to get comfortable and not move. Trust in God's timing. Trust in God's promises. Trust the promises of God. He has big plans for your life. He has big plans for your life. And you may not have seen them coming to fruition thus far, but it's requiring your movement, your actions, your intentions, your collaboration. But trust that there are bigger things set for your life. North Carolina keeps popping out. You know what? I'm going to take it out because I keep seeing it. North Carolina keeps popping out. We got a grandma spirit. We had a grandma spirit. Passed over grandma, offering you a breakthrough. We had a grandma energy that just showed up in the room. For some of you, I just heard your grandpa step in and say, no, I was the cook. If you had a grandpa that was a chef, a good cook, did all the cooking, had a restaurant, a business, or sold food out of the home, a farmer that sold fruits and vegetables off the plantation, something about a grandfather gathering and giving out food. Grandma may have been I'm seeing a grandmother who stayed home and took care of home and the children and took care of grandpa, but she cooked as well. So either scenario, whichever one resonates with you, I'm seeing both. But as I said, grandpa stepped in and said, no, I did all cooking. When you look at here, do you even know who you are? Do you even know who you are? For those of you in English term, Yeshua is the name of Jesus. In English term, Yeshua was his Hebrew name. Do you even know who you are? You are of a royal bloodline. You are definitely a healer, because he was. A prophet. A sorcerer. A magician. And you may have felt like a martyr all your life. That whatever you do, you spent your whole life giving to others. It's part of your calling. God wants you to know that it's okay to be a vessel. You have not been used. You have been useful to the glory of God. Never see yourself as someone that was used. You have been a tool to uplift people all your life. 1660 on the timer. That is 77. Luck is on your side. You will find that your psychic abilities will be increasing. Your development will be increasing. Your spiritual development. You're going through a soul awakening, a transformation, rebirth. Why am I seeing Jesus kneeling at the burning bush? The fire energy. For some of you who are prone to fire like candles, or maybe as a child you were attracted to fire. I know I was. There's something about you looking into the flame and getting downloads and visions. Saint Germain is the violet flame. I'm seeing a blue flame. What is that? What did I say about forgiveness? Don't seek revenge on your enemies, your haters, your imposters, your copycats, your competition. God got it. and taking care of it very well and better than you ever could. So move away from that energy. That is for someone. Move away from that energy. Move away from being stuck in worrying about what everyone else is saying or doing behind your back. Does it even really matter for where you're at or where you're going? Don't be stuck in the illusion that you're a victim of everyone, everything in the world around you. That's just the devil trying to hold you hostage, to distract you from elevating while you're on an awakening, headed towards a breakthrough. Don't be pulled back into those negative energies. While you're on the way and headed towards your breakthrough, do not allow those negative energies to pull you back into the past, into negativity. It's a divine plan to stop you because it knows exactly where you're headed. It knows exactly where you're headed. It knows God's plan for you. Don't let that energy of setback invade your promises of better opportunities coming towards you. God plans to put you on stages across the world. God plans for you to lead nations of people, to inspire and motivate. God plans for you to heal the broken, to rise up the heavy laden, the poor, the poverty, the disease, the lost, the children. So while that is happening, stay away from energies that want to gossip, set drama, lie and pull you in. Stay away from those people. You know those friends. They call you every time they got the gossip and the tea because they know you'll sit and listen for hours. Cut off those energies. Cut off those energies. I don't care who they are. Friends, siblings, besties, family, your children, whoever they are, cut them off. You don't need that kind of buzzing in your ear right now when you're being purified. Yeah. While you're being purified at this very moment, while the angels are covering you with the shield of protection to keep you safe while you're awakening. Stay away from those energies. And remember, the past is gone, sweetie. The past is gone, beloved. New doors are opening. Your future is awaiting for you to walk away from the past finally and close the door and not look back. You may be seeing this number. "333. It is my number. I'm a life path 3. So I've multiplied it. Multiply and increase yourself. Believe in yourself. Speak truth into yourself. Speak life and success into yourself. Affirm it every day. Affirm it every day. Because it awaits on the other side of fear. Your success is on the other side of what you fear. Whatever that is, tell it no. Tell it cannot have your success. It cannot have your future. It cannot have your abundance. It cannot have your glory, your joy, your fame, your fortune. Tell it no, rebuke it. Let success know it cannot live in your body, in your mind, in your soul, in your home, in your finances, in your heart. Speak it away. Speak it away. Let it know that you're in control of your own mind, body, and soul. That nothing can bend your will. Nothing can stop your success. Nothing can take away your promises of God. They are absolute and promised. Where are we going? What is it? Where are we going from here? Where are we going from here, Spirit? I cut the deck on the High Priestess. Saturn is in Pisces at this very moment. Pisces is the High Priestess energy. Saturn is about taking authority. Saturn is the ruler of karma. Saturn is a planet of discipline, organization, and getting the work done. Pisces is about intuition, communication, a higher level of consciousness, that all knowing, the thinking. It's also, Pisces is also energy of stillness. There are voices and messages and downloads in the stillness, in the quiet moments, in the meditation, in the solitude, in the hibernation. In the stillness, I can hear God speak, lead, teach. In the stillness, I can connect closer with God. In your stillness is your connection with the Most High. Be still and know that I am God and I am with you always. It's my divine guidance and protection that covers you and leads you in the right direction. Answer the call and lift the veil. Unbelieve everything you thought you were taught. Let me fill you up with new ideas, new revelations, new insight, new vision. That's what God speaks. That's what God needs. Your attention, your dedication, your loyalty to the vision. Even if you cannot see it yet, know that it is there and it's waiting for you to tap in. Where's that card? I need to sit at my table, y'all. But it's so much more comfortable over here. Here is your fear in living color. Opportunities lost. Opportunities lost. That if I move on and I do that thing that I see me doing, that's calling me to do it, will it be the right thing to do, or will it lead me to failure? And if I fail, can I go back to where I was, what I was doing? This is the fear. Fear of everything in the past that didn't work out. Becoming the future and not working out. Fear of making a choice to let go of things that no longer serve you, not knowing what will be left, or will it be replaced? The Spirit said that's a hell yeah. Ace of Swords is confirmation. It's clarity. In tarot, it's a yes to what has been said and for its hold. But if you're afraid to move on, and you're afraid to stay where you are, then what's next? Then what's next? If you're afraid to move on, and afraid of staying where you are, then what's option number 3? Is there an option number 3? Because there's only 2 sides to every coin. Either you stay or you go. You know what's left if you stay, because you lived that life before. You already know it's a mess. So you can expect a mess if you stay in a mess. But if you move on, even for that which you don't see, can you not believe there will be something better, greater? Doesn't it have to be? If you're leaving a mess, then what comes next must be better, yes? For what exists cannot exist in 2 different places at the same time. So if you're leaving a mess, that mess cannot exist in a whole new place, exactly how you left it. So it has to be something different. And if you're in a positive mindset and connected with God, you're not automatically saying, well, with that difference is worse. If that's the mindset that you're in, then you definitely need spiritual counseling and a mentor and a reading and some help. If your first thought is to go to, well, it might be worse instead of better, then that's a whole different seed of darkness. And I'm not talking to that seed. I'm talking to the seed that lives in and on the promises of God. Has that connection, that absolution, that belief. Has matured, is going through a soul awakening. And knows that it can't be worse. It can only be better. Because I am better. And what I want mirrors me. Yes? It's as simple as that. Mathematics and logic. Yeah, hangman. Hangman represents stuck energy. Stuck energy, not knowing. Trying to figure it out. Trying to feel it out, work it out. Waiting for a message. Waiting for direction. But as you can see, the crown is enlightened. You already have everything you need within you. The crown connects to the etheric cords, to the Most High, spiritual ascension. You're awakening, and that awakening is pulling you out of this stuck energy. If you continue to awaken, to surrender, to trust in the process and divine timing, it's pulling you out of this stuck energy so that you can see and you can move and you do believe. Therefore, you receive because it will mirror your energy. There's nowhere to go but up. This is reaching for the stars. The stars are manifesting in prosperity, financial security, financial independence, financial freedom. This is single energy, living in the glow of the moment, trusting that all will be because you will it to be. This is you standing in your power. Nine of Pentacles energy, the achiever. Very healing energy. If you're afraid of making moves because you're afraid of failing financially, God says, trust in me. I am your bank. I am your lender. I am your advisor. I am your security. I am your inheritance. Your birthright lies in me. If you trust me, what power above me can give you more than I can? Trust and believe on the promises of God that you will be successful in anything you choose. If you choose it with your Christ consciousness, there lies your empathy, your integrity, your building blocks. Your building blocks. If you plant it, it will grow. If you build it, they will come. If you speak it, they will listen. You're building something rooted in a foundation, strong, healthy, fertile. It will grow. That is your breakthrough on the way. Your harvest has broken through. It's about to bear fruit in an abundant way. It has a lot to do with the way you speak. The King of Swords is intelligent, of high intellect, high discerning, a speaker of the truth, non-biased, non-judgmental, but powerful in the voice. Your throat chakra is the way to success. It opens a path. If you speak it, they will come. They will listen. They will buy. They will invest. They will join. They will seek your knowledge and wisdom because you have it within you. Something you've wanted to do since you were a child. Something you wanted to do since you were a child. When I was a child, I thought like a child. I spoke like a child. I behaved like a child. Now that I am grown, I speak, I do, I achieve, I move, I build as an adult. And I believe that I've transformed and grown into my higher self. This is your prophecy. This is the direction you are taking. Something you wanted to achieve since you were young is about to come true. Look at you in hermit mode, going within, self-reflection, inner reflection, inner standing, knowing thyself, becoming the student, learning, growing, maturing, meditating, taking time out to be in solitude, to receive those downloads. Because you've gone through a lot of pain. You've had a lot of painful endings, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of emotional burdens. And now it's time to be still, to be silent, to heal, to go within, to complete your shadow work, to forgive, to let go, and let God transform your life from pain into purpose. Will he do it? Yes, he can. He can give you beauty for your ashes. He will give you beauty for your ashes. It was a time when you were hidden, when the veil was tight, when you could not see your direction or where you were going, when you were afraid of what was to come, not knowing. There were a lot of hidden secrets from you as well, a lot of knowledge that was hidden. But the birds represent spirit guides. This information was hidden from you on purpose. You were not ready. You had a lot of healing work to do, a lot of shadow work to do. So God cloaked you, shielded you and protected you from all this unseen information that you needed to know. But now look at you already. Now look at you already. Do you see the transformation in the cards alone? This is a brand new beginning. This is a brand new beginning, something you desire. This is a wish come true. This is a wish come true, and it's being guided by the divine. This is not coming from a human hand. This is not a handout. This is divine. Divine coming through with a promise. Because you've done the work. You surrendered. You detoxed. You went through the fire. You suffered in silence. You prayed. You meditated. You cried. But you kept moving, kept working, kept rising, kept getting up. Because you're a warrior. 7 of Wands. Something is headed your way. And you need to stand your ground when this arrives. You're going to need to stand your ground when this arrives. Set those healthy boundaries. Stay in a place of peace. Do not be triggered. Do not choose war over peace. Okay, Spirit, what's coming? Transformation. A death that leads to rebirth. If you want this transformation, stay in a place of peace and not war. You've learned how to set those healthy boundaries, how to separate yourself, how to set yourself apart. Stay in a place of peace, of understanding, of learning, of growing. Here's your transformation occurring. Here's you walking into the unknown, lifting the veil, giving up control, not needing to know all the steps, but trusting that you're being guided by inner light, an inner light, an inner standing, an inner wisdom. Scorpio, for Scorpio season, Scorpio energy, transformation. You're moving into a different state of being, of consciousness. And this is a gift. This is a gift. This is a gift being given to you. It could come in the form of money, financial support, stability, generosity. But there's gifts coming your way. It's because you have transformed and you are ready to receive this gift. Balance, alignment of your life, your finances, your home, your inner self, your spirit, your emotions, your mental state, fully aligned and balanced. This is justice being served because you've earned it. Universe is serving you some justice. They're putting your life in a state of balance. They're offering you this gift. If you want it, you can have it. If you want it, you can have it. The victory is yours if you want it. Claiming your victory. The past life, 1818, 99. Nines are breakthrough. 9, the number 9 in spiritual world is a breakthrough. Leading to imminent success and victory. This is you making it to the finish line. This is you making it to the finish line. Dark days are behind you. Brighter days are ahead. Dark days are behind you. Brighter days are ahead. That's you making it to the finish line. Queen of Swords, look at you. Ready. You're ready. You're ready for this new information that's about to come through. You're ready for these downloads. You're ready for the new phase of spirituality. You're ready for increase in wisdom and knowledge. You're ready to speak, to motivate, to inspire, to lead nations. You are ready. All the information, all the knowledge that was hidden while you were shedding, you are now receiving this as a gift from the universe because you are ready. Your Akashic records are being opened up. One more card from the tarot. We're going to close with the Zodiac. One card, y'all. One card. Didn't I not say you were ready? Get ready, because here it comes. Chariot is the fastest moving card in the tarot deck. So get ready, because here it comes. Get ready to receive an increase in wisdom and knowledge and collaborations and work. Get ready for increase in business and work and collaborations. People gifting you, people wanting to work with you, people discovering you, coming together. Get ready for support systems to be made to be aligned. If you've been bored, if you've been unenergized, not busy enough, waiting and wondering, when the change was going to come. This energy is about to be over. Get ready, because this energy is about to be done. No more bored days, no more lonely days and night, no more seclusion, no more solitude, no more loneliness. That's about to be over. Work is coming in, businesses coming in, projects are coming in, collaborations, partnerships. Because you're going from the 9 to a 10. 21. That's a 3. I thought that was a Wheel of Fortune. That's the world. A brand new beginning. Closing out those old cycles. A brand new beginning. Your world's about to change. You're about to be busy and blessed. You're about to be busy, booked, and blessed. Sales, customers, subscribers, bookings, traveling to events, opportunities knocking, emails, messages, texts, phone calls. You're about to be busy. Whatever you wanted to do as a child, it's about to be manifested. You wanted to be on stages, public speaking all over the world, it's coming. You want to travel all over the world, sell products, advertise, sing, dance, write books. Whatever you wanted to do as a child, it's about to come true. So get ready. We're going to close with some tarot. I'm going to pull some tarot. For some, it's confirmation of that this is your reading. Your tarot card comes out. Please put a heart in the chat to let me know that you received your blessing, to let the universe know that you received your blessing. Zodiac sign that come out may not be your sun, moon, rising. It may be in one of your planets holding that energy. I will confirm that as well, but you need to know your birth chart in that case. Okay, if your zodiac comes out, please put a heart in the chat to confirm receipt of your message. If this has resonated so far, before we go, please get those likes up for your girl and show me some support by hitting the like button. It's free. For some of you, it's 3 dots on your screen, the top left, top right or bottom right, 3 dots. You can hit on thumbs up button without coming off the video if you're not in the chat. If you're in the chat, then you can just hit the like or thank you for the love, Princess 144. I hope for some of you that are new, please subscribe to the channel, to the platform, join the tribe. We're building over here. We're building over here. I can promise you, every time you come, you'll get something you need. And we're trying to get to 3,000. Because when I get to 3,000, we're having a live event. I'm giving away some freebies. So you want to miss it, I'll put it in the community post so you will know. But if you're in Aries, Aries came out with Mars. You could be in Aries. If you're in Aries, put a heart in the chat. This is Aries. Either Aries is your sun, your rising, or in your Mars placement. If Aries is in your Mars placement, Aries is the god of war. They're telling you, Aries, at this time, emotions are running high in a situation. You need to de-escalate. Choose peace and not war. Something may be triggering you, getting you off balance, heavy in your fire energy. At this time, Aries, de-escalate, pull back your emotions, pull back your fire energy, because it's not serving you well at this time. Okay, Aries, I love you, Aries. But I'm just saying, y'all know how y'all can be on fire. Pull it back. Calm down. Take a break. Oh, come on now. Cancer, if you're a Cancer, put a heart in the chat. This Cancer, if this Cancer is not your sun, or your moon, or your north node, this Cancer is in your Saturn placement. Saturn is the house of karma, of taking authority, house of discipline, organization. Cancer rules the home and the family. So you may want to you may want to look at your family setting right now and bring in some organization, some peace, some discipline. I don't know if this is with your children or whatever it is, but Cancers, if you're having your emotions over something going on at home, find your grounding space, walk away, take a nap, take a ride. We know Cancers love the outdoors, so find something else. Jupiter. Let's see. Scorpio. Happy birthday, Scorpio season. Scorpio is not your sun, moon, or rising. It's in your Jupiter house. Jupiter is the house of, I have some notes, y'all. Yeah, I do my work. I do it. Jupiter is the house that rules miracles, good fortune. Jupiter represents the wheel of fortune. It also is about self-study, self-reflection. It's about growth and wisdom. Scorpio is the radical transformation, so that goes together. If it's not your sun, moon, rising, Scorpio's in your house of Jupiter. I don't even know what planet Scorpio is in right now. Yes, you do, Alicia. It's in the sun. Leo. Okay, if you're a Leo, We've got Leo. Put a heart in the chat, Leo. Sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, Leo. Leo represents courage, strength, but Leo also represents patience. Mercury. Okay, did Leo come out? If Leo is not your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus, it's also could be in your Mercury placement. Mercury is the house of I know you like get a book, Johnny. I have so many books, like it's ridiculous. I'm always writing, Johnny. Mercury is in the house of communication. It rules the intellect. It's the house of understanding and higher learning. So if you're a Leo in your Mercury, pay attention to taking the courage and having patience with your transformation. If you're a Leo, slow down. You're working too much. Pull back on working and being overwhelmed by work and finances, Leo. Have a little patience and trust the process. Your abundance is coming in. Your harvest is coming in. But pull back. Have a little patience, Leos. Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn, y'all know. If you're a Capricorn, put a heart in the chat, Capricorns. Capricorn, sun, moon, rising, north node. Capricorn rules the 10th house of money and wealth and finances, of stability and structure. You too, Capricorns. If you're a workaholic and you're overwhelmed by working too much, pull back. Capricorns always worried about money and stability. Yeah, because it came out with fire. Definitely your sun sign or your rising. Fire energy. Capricorns like to be creative. They're very passionate about what they create, what they build. Capricorns, it may be a time to get in and start creating, start building something, start erecting something, a startup or business. Capricorn is your manifestation season. This is your time to build. If you're a Capricorn, let's get it going. Capricorn came out with Uranus as well. Uranus is the planet of the underworld, the shadows, self, the unseen, the darkness. Capricorns, don't be afraid to go ahead and step into the unseen. Time to lift the veil. Not to worry about what you cannot see and what you do not know. Capricorns are stickler for not liking surprises. They like to know. They like to be organized. They like to be ready. But you don't have to give up control, Capricorns, and just go and do it. And stop worrying about the details, how it's coming together. Uranus. Uranus represents freedom. Sudden change, Capricorns. I know. Freedom. Sudden change brings freedom. It's a time of innovation. Uranus is the planet of breakthrough, but it's also the planet of rebellion. So Capricorns, don't resist the changes that are coming. They are for your highest good. Go with the flow, Capricorns. Don't be so one-sided, one-directed. It's time to innovate. Start that thing. No better time than the present. You don't need anything extra. Take an action. If you take one step, your ancestors will take 3. So let's get it going. That ain't for me because I do too many things. Oh yeah, this for me. Work. Okay. Sagittarius. If you're a Sagittarius sun, put a heart in the chat. Sagittarius, this will be your sun sign or your rising. Sun or rising or Venus. Sagittarius represents travel and movement higher learning, study, Sagittarians, higher learning. So you may want to go back to school or join an educational online program. If there's something you want to do it. Get the information you need, take the class. You're in a time of self-study, Sagittarius, so let's get learning. I have Sagittarius in a few placements. So, time to stop and read some books and get away from the TV and social media and read. Who do we have? Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Aries, Scorpio. Who do we have? Let's see. Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Capricorn. That's 5. I usually do 5. I'll do 2 more. 2 more cards. Whether it be plans or the moon, intuition, vision, connection, a higher state of consciousness, connecting with the moon cycle may be good for you. We have 12-15, you might want to get in on that cord cutting. If you're dealing with some heaviness in your emotions, finding it hard to break free from the past, to move into the new, to start that project, whatever it is, you definitely might want to be interested in Divine Feminines in my cord cutting for December 15th. If you're masculine, I'll do one-on-one cord cuttings. For women, I have a group live Zoom event December 15th. If you're interested, send me an email. In the description box, you'll find my email. For 1 hour live Zoom cord cutting, $55.55. Due on December 1st. I received 2 payments. Thank you. For those of you, December 1st gives you plenty of time to get your payment in to do that life-changing cord cutting ceremony. It's the last full moon of the year. The last full moon of the year, and it's in Gemini. In options. Gemini's are options, choices. Hello. It also represents the lovers. If you're cutting those cords with the next connection, you definitely want to get in. If you prefer a one-on-one cord cutting as opposed to a group, it's $99.99 for one-on-one, 1 hour live Zoom. You can book 30 minutes through my website and I'll send you the increase. Time, just put in the description cord cutting session. Because I think it's just a 30-minute read, tarot read. One more zodiac spirit. The cards are getting so little, it's hard to shuffle. We got Pluto. Pluto represents the crown chakra. Head over heart decision. Start of your emotions. Make a mathematical and logic head over heart decision. This is not the time to be stuck in our emotions with Pluto coming out behind the moon. It's time to walk away from the past. Remove the veil of truth and who you are and what you see yourself. Pisces. Pisces is the final zodiac. So if you're a Pisces, Pisces represents the high priestess. It's the one that came out with the crown chakra. A higher state of consciousness. A transformation. This is definitely Pisces, and Pluto is a rebirth. An elevation taking place. A break free. A breakthrough. So let's go over that. Now, Sun, Moon, Rising can be Pisces, Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Aries, or Scorpio. If it's not in your Sun, Moon, Rising, it could be in your Saturn placement, your Mars placement, your Mercury placement, your Jupiter, your Uranus, And that's it. Or Pluto. So you have to know your birth chart. These are not your sun, moon, rising. They're either in your Pluto, your Jupiter, Uranus, Mercury, Mars, or Saturn placements. You need to know your birth chart. If you want a birth chart reading, you can book a birth chart reading with me. Birth charts are also 1 hour. If you want to book a birth chart reading for 1 hour, birth chart readings are $66.66. You can book a birth chart reading. You can book a half an hour through my website, and I'll send you the extension. Birth chart readings are an hour. For all my readings, please bring a pen and a paper. I do not send you a video copy of this live Zoom for my own protection. I don't do that any longer. So bring a pen and paper to get your information and write down what is given to you. I do send one email confirmation after the reading if it's needed. That's for free. And that is it and everything. Okay, Journey. That was a powerful reading. If you'd like to sow a seed of appreciation, that is my Cash App and my PayPal. There's my email address on the bottom. Journey does not have an E in it. There is no E in the name Journey. So please do not put an E. I will not get your email. Okay, you can super chat or super thanks through YouTube, or send me a Cash App or PayPal, friends and family. You can book by email, or you can go to my website. It's in the box below the description of this reading. Thank you all for giving me your... Hello, Ashley. Uncle Frank. Hello, Uncle Frank. Let me see if I can say... We got Uncle Frank. We got Ashley. Miss Momo. What up, Miss Mo? The Wisdom Seeker. We got the Seventh Son. I see a lot of newbies here. Princess 144. Andrew. Hello, beloved. Hello, beloved. We got Guy. Anyone else? I know Julia was here. Ashley. Hello, Ashley. Whether you're here or not, I will still call your names. Did I miss anyone? Anthony, Goddess, Kira, Akira, Goddess Ia, Anthony, Liam, Grace. Oh my God, I didn't see you, Grace. Divine Healing, Individual, Whisperer, and LaDondra. If you're still here, thank you for coming. If you stay to end this reading, know that is your confirmation in itself. Hello. If this resonated, please tap the like button and support your girl. Share the video on your other platforms. Subscribe, become a member. We'd love to have you on the tribe. Anything else? Like, share, subscribe, comment. You can send me a comment. I love the beautiful comments. I try to answer them all. I really do. Thank you all who came, who assisted, who gave your positive energy, who supported. I appreciate you. As I said, as within, so without. As above, so below. You manifest based on the energy and the quality of love and kindness that you give. It's simple as that. What goes around comes around. You can't beat that. That's the law of karma. Yes? So, book, support, donate. If you'd like to send me a gift on my Amazon wish list of a deck or some gems or some yarn because I crochet in it, I'd love to. Or a book. I'm a reader. I have books there as well. You can send me a gift with a beautiful message directly to my home. Yes. If you'd like to check out the decks I've built, my website is below as well. And in my bio about how I came to be and what I can do for you and your family. But enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. It is Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your beautiful day. Scorpio, it's about to come to an end soon. So let me say happy birthday. I believe we're still in Scorpio season. Yes. I wish you all the love and happiness that your heart and hands can hold. I wish you a continued soul awakening that transforms your life forever and ever in a day in a positive way. Thank you for staying. Thank you for liking. Thank you for coming. Please come again, my friend. And as always, I send you off with positive vibes and well wishes of Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Later, y'all.